Alright, let me tell you a funny story here. The pediatrician that we use for all the kids has been excellent, but they changed owners and now it's a larger corporation, and the larger corporation has been asking us a lot of questions. So they know that we live on a boat, and so they ask like, well, do the kids get 3 square meals a day of food? How much time iPad time? That's maybe a normal question, iPad time. I don't see how that has to do with their health, like the health that the doctor, maybe like another kind of doctor, but not a pediatrician. They ask if they feel safe. Just questions that really, I feel like, are more questions on my parenting than questions on their health, which is a little weird. So we asked Brooke's OB because she works with, you know, knows that the pediatrician works with them. Asked the pediatrician, or asked her OB if these are normal questions, and she says that doesn't sound normal. And so I feel like I'm getting questioned as being a negligent parent here. She said, Braden, I don't, what are you telling them? I said, well, I tell them I live on a boat, and then they started asking all these questions. And she's like, well, I've seen some of your videos online, and I think that you need to stop calling it a boat. And I think if you told them that you raise your kids on a yacht, that they would stop asking all these questions. You need to not call it a boat, and you need to call it a yacht. And I think that most Nordhoff owners call their boats boats. They do not call them yachts. And I think that most people would probably call them yachts. The definition that I've heard that I think best describes the difference between a boat and a yacht is that a yacht, let's put it this way, a yacht is a boat that has another boat on top of it. If you can put a boat on your boat, it's a yacht. It makes sense. I think that makes sense. But I would say saying that I live on a boat definitely gives me some kind of like, oh, I feel sorry for you responses when I talk to some people. A lot of people are like, they don't ask any more questions like, where you live? Oh, I live on a boat. And they're just like, are you homeless? Like, what's going on? Like, can you not? That's so sad. I sure hope that you have a house someday. Which, I guess if I called it a yacht, I sound a little snotty, but people stop asking me questions. Ben, how's Grenada? All right, Pen. How's the boat look right now?
Not good.
What's wrong with it?
Both of the engines are broken.
No, why did you tell Mom that? Like last night we were on the phone. Last night you were on the phone and you're telling Mom that no, Dad is lying. Both engines are broken.
Because they are.
No, Pen, only one. Only one is broken. Look, I'll show you, okay? Look, this engine. Look, watch. Any airs?
Wait, but that one used to be broken, right?
Not when you were here. It's had issues before, but not right now. And then this one. What if it just works right now? Wouldn't you be so happy if it just like, oh, it works? It'd be kind of worrisome because we didn't do anything to fix it. Watch. Accelerator pedal position 1, voltage is above normal or shorted too high. You know what the funny thing is, Pen? Is that the guys at Lugger say that we are not able to take that out of idle, but Corinne was able to take hers out of idle when she was underway, and I can rev it above idle. Do you think that means that I can do it if it's in drive above idle? I'm not sure. I'm kind of somewhat considering just going and just keep on pressing the mute button on the alarm. Pen, I need your help today though on a couple things, okay?
Okay.
B-roll shot. Do you know what B-roll shot is?
Nope.
B-roll shot is all the shot. This is A-roll shot right here. B-roll shot is like secondary shots, like scenery and things like that, like drone shots. Can you get me a drone shot?
Yeah.
Because last time Mom says
Unless if I can fly it into somebody's house.
You know, we could fly it. And you want to fly the drone into someone's house? It'll just be a messy house. Why would you want to see their messy house? The other thing that we can get is we can get shots of that. Did you see the big boat out there, Lars? Lars and the Real Girl? It's just called Lars though.
But no, we should see.
Did you see the yacht out there? Did you see the yacht that has the BMW adventure motorcycle on it?
No.
You didn't see that one? He put the adventure bike on the dock. There's cruise ships in here now. There's a lot of yachts. A lot of yachts in here.
No, but I'm saying we should go see if that boat has the German flag on it. With the drone.
Tell us why you're worried about the German boat. You don't want to tell? You don't want to tell? There's a very nice family on a boat. It's a very large sailboat. And we are almost certain that they are out in the harbor anchored. And the little boy is a very nice, he's nice, Penn. He's nice.
He's nice, yes.
But whenever Penn turns around, he stands like this in front of Penn. And he just looks at Penn, and then he goes like this, and turns his tickle under his
shit.
And
I don't even know the kid.
He's never met the kid, and the kid just sits there and like tries to tickle Penn randomly. I think he's really big for his age. I think he's like 3 and he looks like he's 5. Alright, so I've spent hours down in the engine room going over things and over things and over things. I've called anyone that I can think of to try to figure this out. And I've gotten a lot of good advice, wiring diagrams, everything, kind of going through everything and just not able to figure it out. I'm filming this one because I went back to the method that I had before that had worked for me forever, that I kind of started doing other things, and that's just put a lot of dielectric grease in there. It's what the old owner would do. It's only for this one engine, which makes me believe that there's another problem with the engine. And I got to get down to the bottom of it, but hold on. Okay, so I'm gonna film this one because I'm feeling lucky. I just called Brooke up and I was like, she's like, what's wrong? And I'm like, I'm so frustrated with this. Let's see what happens. Tomorrow we call in the pros, but they're I don't know if they're gonna be able to get here in time. Let's see. Oh, come on, come on. Come on. Yep, same air. Same stinking air. Dang it. Boat's halfway done being detailed. We just have the hull to do, but it's looking good. They did the window frames, and the detail guy caught some overspray and he was able to get that off. If you're ever painting, just tape way more than you think you need. You can avoid that overspray. But I wish Brooke was here to see it because I think she'd be really happy. So what we're trying to do is we have this old system here. This is a pretty good system. This Talon system right here, it can hook up a series of 16 cameras to it, and it actually has a home alarm system on it as well. I think it was pretty state of the art at the time. The problem is that it's not anywhere near state of the art today. So what we're gonna do is, this is another marine electronic guy recommended me trying this system because of the ease of use on it. It's not marine grade, but marine grade has its limitations. Consumer grade stuff is actually pretty good. And the fact that we have Starlink, so we can really monitor these systems really well. This is just a Lorax system here, which is the same company that makes, well, the same parent company of this is FLIR cameras. So the problem is that we only have 8 camera hookups, which should be just fine. The benefit is that it does facial recognition. All my cameras are already analog. There's a 2 terabyte hard drive in here. There wasn't any hard drive in the old system here, so it's just gonna automatically run on a loop. It's gonna give me all the cameras on a loop, access to my phone if I'm in California or wherever I am. And then the other cool thing that I'm really excited about is that it's on a loop, right? So if we catch a fish or anything like that happens, although these cameras on the back deck are probably not the best quality, they work, but they're not the best quality. But that's the next project that we need to do. If we can upgrade all those cameras and get all this done, this is a lot easier. The ideal system would be a NVR, so a network video recorder, but the whole boat is set up to analog already. I didn't want to run wires everywhere. We already have analog wires running throughout the boat. This is a great system, being analog, and I don't have to worry about repowering and doing the power over Ethernet and all those different aspects. This is just like kind of a plug and play for what we have right now, and it's super simple because this thing was like a couple $100 versus running a whole entire NVR system would be, it's not even the price of what it would be, it's the amount of hours that it would take to put in was just something that I am not willing to do at this point, and definitely not in Grenada. If you want to do a big project, you got to be close to first world electronic stores, that's for sure. Nothing worse than getting stuck and waiting 3 weeks and paying a huge duty to get something in. So wish me luck. Here it goes. You can kind of see this is where all the gear is down here. You can't really see that, can you? But that is where the black box system is and all this good stuff in there. So this is the area that we have to work with. It's not very big. All right, today is the day that I throw in the towel. We're going to the mechanics. So the logger guy said that these mechanics here they've worked with them before and they like them. They said that it went well. They have a good electrical guy that they were impressed with. We're hoping this is the solution. We're gonna go and ask for Miracle, see if they can get here before today or tomorrow. This is rush hour Grenada right here. So there's this cool traffic circle up here, and is where Malcolm got a ticket. The lady, he didn't have a driver's license. He didn't have a driver's license local here with him. It was on the boat. And the traffic warden, who don't have cars, they just walk and come and grab you, told him to come back with it. And then when he came back with his driver's license, they were very surprised that he had actually come back. And they're like, what are you doing here? It's kind of funny, but here, I'll try to film it. Okay, we're on the way back from talking with Palm Tree Marine, and not like extremely not really hopeful. Like, is this something you guys can solve? I'm not sure. I don't know. So we'll I've called the electrician that they subcontract to. I was able to get his number to kind of work around and get his number. I have another electrician that has a good reputation on the island, and we'll see what happens. But I don't think I'm gonna get someone out here before Tuesday, which means I'm gonna leave again with the same air going. Really frustrating. All right, so we're doing okay today. We're doing okay. This morning was supposed to have boat detailers. Detailers came. We had a horrible mishaps, which should have never happened. But somehow, we won't name who was driving the boat. It wasn't Brooke. When we anchored, the boat was in gear. So the anchor chain scuffed the bow. And so that's all getting repaired so that it looks perfect. And it's looking great right now. So we got a dinghy out there. We got 2 guys out there making that look perfect again. This kind of stuff happens. I mean, if you own your boat long enough, like stuff like that happens. It's totally avoidable though. Totally avoidable. We have the sea fire guy coming. He's gonna certify all the fire extinguishers and bring my life raft back, which I want back. I feel naked without a life raft up there. He was supposed to come this morning, but he's not here, no show. It's just gone. We arranged this a little while ago, so we'll try to figure that one out. The AC guy was supposed to be here this morning. He's gonna flush the AC lines. So every once in a while they build up a bunch of barnacles in there. And if you want that AC working perfect, you get all those barnacles out frequently so that you get the best flow. The best flow makes the coolest air. The system works less. We don't have to pay crazy electricity rates here. It all works well together, and then the system doesn't clog up when it's super hot outside and your family's boiling. If you want a happy family on your boat, keep a great AC system and run that generator like crazy. Have you guys seen Delos, Brian? When Brian was talking about his circumnavigation and he broke down in sailing Delos, he broke down all the generator hours that he's had on that boat. Oh my goodness, I felt like we're in totally different worlds. My generator usage is probably double than Brian's, and Brian's had his boat for at least double what we've had this boat, which is crazy. We run the gen. This boat is cool all the time. Everyone's comfortable. That water maker, when we run out of water, we make more water. There's never a scarcity of water. There's never scarcity of power. And I still think that carbon footprint is less than when I drove 80 miles to and from work every single day in a heavy duty truck. I probably could have had a Prius, but I had a heavy duty truck. And I have done the math, and I definitely use less fuel now than I did when I was driving to work and back. Sucking out all the poop. Nothing's worse than poop sitting in the boat when you're not here. It's the morning of the day that we leave. And of course, the day that we leave, it's pouring. And there's still a lot that I should have done outside. Procrastination always gets ya, but it's pretty. Everyone's here, it's like 4 guys here. Of course they come like 2 hours before I leave for the airport. But we're gonna try to see if we can get it done and hope I can clean up the boat before everyone leaves. Told them they gotta be out of here an hour before they actually have to be out of here. Just so that I have time to clean up the boat, and it happens to be pouring rain. So a lot of the video was just kind of a repeat of what has happened before on the boat. Maybe that's, yeah, it was hectic. This time it was very hectic. But one thing that I think is a good takeaway from all this, that would be incredibly useful to anyone else with a boat that's planning on getting boat work done in foreign places, is a breakdown of the cost. What do things cost in Grenada versus what would they cost in Florida, in Virginia, in Maine, something like that, right? So when I get down, this battery's so close to being done, but when I get a second, I want to break it down, sit down, and talk about the differences between getting work done in another country, a foreign country where labor rates are low, versus getting things done where labor rates are high in a country that is very accustomed to marine work. We'll check it out. Pen, we got 45 minutes to make it to the airport and get on the plane. You think we'll make it?
Probably not. You already said we're not gonna make it. That's what you
Well,
already
we
said.
kind of got confused with the time change a little bit, Pen. And my watch wasn't set for the time change yet because I haven't been wearing my watch here. I think we'll make it. We don't have any check bags.
Hey, you said we're not gonna make it. That's what you said.
That's just to get you to actually move a little bit. "30 minutes. We got 30 minutes to catch our flight."
No, you're not. You're gonna. Your flight is not even still in the air.
We got 30 minutes to get the flight. See if we make it. Oh, that's as fast. That is running. That is running for Ped.
This
is not even casino speed forever.
I just wanted to point out check this out. Behind me there, that's the fuel delivery truck. All it is like in America we'd put like water in those things there, but they just put fuel in them. They're fine. You don't need a proper gas truck. Just put fuel in the big water containers. That'll work. Look at this. Looks like a disaster. It looks like a disaster waiting to happen, but I guess it's worked for a bunch of time. It's worked for the last 100 years, I guess it still works. My plane, there's my plane out there. See it? It's moving though. Why is it moving? You see it, Ben? See the plane?
See the plane.
Go, 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 go. Keep going.
All right. What do we have here?
This is the fix. This is the solution to all of our problems. This little box from Hatton Marine. Is it Hatton Marine? Hatton Marine and Industrial.
We're just briefly interrupting, well not even, this is the end of the episode, but we're interjecting into the future from Braden and Penn's trip to Grenada to share with you the fix that we finally figured out what was wrong with our boat.
Port engine.
I
Look into
haven't seen
thing
this
here.
yet, so Braden wants to show me the fix.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna unbox this with you. Okay, we got a spot for, here, you take the baby.
Okay.
You take the baby. Okay, sorry, Leo. All right, we're doing this while our kids are in an activity in the car. So we're real classy. Okay, a pamphlet.
That's the receipt, I think.
The receipt. A notepad. Is this a joke? Is this a joke? Are you just teasing?
Yeah, look at it. I hope it's in there.
Koozies. Oh, another koozie.
The problem was
Another
is that the drinks were warm.
You're yelling.
That
our
was the
kids.
entire reason why it didn't work.
Wait. Some key rings.
We lost the key.
Another koozie. Is this a joke for real?
Are those packaging peanuts?
Wait, what are these? Luggage tags? Smart wallet. That's kind of cool, actually. Okay, wait. Is this the fix?
That is it. There's 2 of them actually. 2 fixes.
How do you do it? I don't know how bloggers do that. I don't know why that works. Oh, it actually kind of does. That is the fix, guys. This little piece. This is 2 of them. What is this, Brayden? Let's keep it quick.
These are resistors. So the short and skinny is that each power commander has an A and a B connection that goes to the engine. Or, if I understand it right, the engine has an A or a B. A lot of people were telling me a lot of different stuff. But I talked to a number of people, and I learned so much about the wiring on the engine. Every single person that I talked to taught me a lot. I talked to Nordhaven, I talked to Yacht Tech, I talked to Lugger, and Bob over there, who was extremely helpful in sending me like full-on write-ups and diagrams. But
that was his engine, folks.
The one, I will say, the way that it got fixed is from everyone in the comments.
It. You guys fixed our engine, so
it was
thank
from
you.
Everyone in the comments.
You.
It all kind of pointed me in random directions, and I would ask more questions, and that would help. And then one person texts Brooke from the comment.
This literally has kept Brayden up at night, like I'm not even joking. We had the folks on Odyssey. It's another Nordhaven Twin 55, and he emailed me and he said, hey, this may or may not be your problem, but we had a similar issue. Call Alex Graham, who actually works on our engine normally. And so we called Alex, and Alex was like, yeah, you could try this. I mean, this
Alex said, hey, why don't you grab a resistor from your starboard engine, which we'll show you what, take this out. We'll show you what they look like. And the one that I have on mine, I just thought it was a plug so that salt water didn't get in the spare.
It's literally just a plastic. It looks like a USB. It's about the same size. That's it.
So I thought that was just blocking the connections in case I wanted to put like a diagnostic tool or something like that onto these engine connection. I had no idea that this was an important part.
So pretty much I am done with engines. What he did was he took this off. He plugged it into the other engine, and guess what? When we turned on the other engine, beep, beep,
the starboard engine now had the same air codes that the port side had. And the port side engine was fixed because we put this resistor from the starboard. So that's the other note is
nothing was wrong with the engine.
We would have never fixed this. It would have been so hard to fix this if we didn't have a twin engine boat.
The engine wasn't broken. It was just this, and it's just corroded and old. And so what we deduced from that whole thing was we just need to put a new one of these on when we get back.
I would be interested in everyone knows marine things have interesting pricing, but anyone can guess what the price of that is?
Just a little piece of plastic, baby.
I bought 2. I did buy 2.
Take a guess in the comments below. Anyway, guys, that is it. That is the solution. We will be good to go once we pop this on, and we will have a smooth cruise in the Caribbean.
I'm actually really glad that it was the easiest problem and the easiest solution.
Well, don't hold your breath. There'll be a new problem tomorrow. There always is.